Hi there, I'm Julie and I'm here with my daughters Felicity and Seraphina, and we're about to move our quail chicks from their incubator and into their new brooder box. So I'm going to show you what they look like in the incubator, and then I'll set this up on a tripod so hopefully you can see how we're going to move them across. So I'll bring the camera in. This is the incubator that we have. It's a Brinsea. Brinsea is a UK make, and they're often coined as being one of the best incubators that you can get, very reliable. Ours is a mini advance. I think it's the smallest model that they make. It can hold 7 chicken eggs or 12 quail eggs. So we put 12 quail eggs in, and it looks like we've got 8 hatched, which is pretty good, about 60%. They've all been in as long as they can do now. We've had them in for about just under 48 hours, trying to give the eggs a chance to hatch, and they haven't done. So what we're going to do now is move these chicks into their brooder box because they're getting hungry and thirsty, and then we might leave the eggs in there for another couple of days just in case, because you never know, and I am a bit of an optimist. So what we're going to do is take this incubator and we're going to move it into this box here, because the little chicks are going to probably pop out all over the place, and then I'm going to scoop them up. I'm going to move them into this brooder box. So this is a huge storage box. It's deceptively large, and it houses the chicks for about 3 weeks. So you have a brooder there, or known as an electric hen, which is a nice warming plate that just keeps them snug, a bit like a mother hen would. Then we've got some feed for them, which is a quail chick crumb, and water with marbles in, because apparently otherwise the poor little things can drown themselves or fall in and get hypothermia. So the marbles are there to make sure that they can have a safe drink. So that's the setup. This is where we have it. And now I'm going to pop this onto the tripod, so apologies for all the wobbles that are about to happen. And then hopefully you'll get to see how we set this up. So bear with me a second while I get these legs out. It was squeaky, what the tripod was. Yeah, the tripod is a bit squeaky. Okay, so hopefully, yeah, that should give you a good enough view. So as you can see, we've kind of commandeered our children's toy unit in the living room. We've taken a couple of the boxes out, and we've just made way for the incubator. We think next time we do this, we're probably going to move the incubator to the central cube, because then we can all crowd around more easily. We put it in the top left cube because we thought it'd be less likely to get knocked over. But as it happens, our children have been incredibly well behaved and haven't pestered or bothered the chicks at all. Been super, haven't you? Yeah. Okay, right, let's get to this.
Hello.
Hello, Seraphina.
Yeah.
Right there, I'm just going to do it really.
We're not going to, we have to let them eat and drink first before we want to hold them.
That's right, I know you want to hold them.
Even though they're super cute.
Oh, super cute. So we want to hold them, but what they need first is food and water, because they need to be ready. And they've pooped, so they probably are ready to come out. Right then. Okay. Seraphina, sweetheart.
Oh my God.
Stand still for me for a moment.
Oh my God.
They are so cute.
I want to let them.
They're tiny.
I want to let them.
Once they've had food and water, not yet, Sari, because if they fall, it would be a devastating situation. We're going to wait till they're a bit stronger, and then I'll let you. Felicity, you're just blocking the camera.
Why?
How many's left?
One.
One little guy's left. Right then, so pop this little guy in. They're small as mice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely tiny. Right, and then what I'm going to do is take all the empty
Whoa,
pieces
they're
out.
loud.
They are loud.
I
know someone else who can get loud.
They're as loud as our chickens. Literally. They're as loud as our chickens in the house. Outside, they won't.
We don't let them feed. They have a little cake upset.
Yeah, the chickens get loud, don't they?
Okay, that is as loud as a chicken breeder.
Not even a television, of course. We were just watching it.
Not louder than a Felicity, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, you chitty bitty.
So they were like
Louder than the program that we were watching just now, which is called.
That was so loud.
Okay, Fliss. Right, so what I've just done is I've taken all of the empty eggshell casings out of the incubator. I've rearranged the eggs back in the incubator and I've topped up the water for them. Now I don't have an awful lot of hope for those eggs because they have been there quite a while, but quail eggs can hatch as early as say 14-15 days and as late as 22 days incubation, so we should give them a bit of a chance, to be fair. But we got to a point where the oldest hatchlings here were getting on for about nearly 48 hours, and I didn't really want to keep it in for much longer without giving it some food and water. So we struck a bit of a compromise this morning. Right, shall I bring the camera in and it can have a look at the brooder?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so cute. Hey, nearly almost everybody's gone into there.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, they are noisy.
Especially that one in the corner.
Are they all in the brooder? Are they all down here? Look at those. They don't know what to do they? So I've heard tapping the water.
One's here.
One's already found the food. People say to tap the water to get them to come over and show a bit of interest. Others say pop their beaks in it. I'm going to make sure that every single one of them has found the food and water within a couple of minutes. Look at them. Oh my gosh. They are as small as mice, aren't they? They're absolutely tiny.
Most of the chicks come to me when I come. It just touched me.
Did it touch you? What did it feel like?
It feels fluffy. Oh my gosh, so many is touching me and they feel so fluffy.
So these quail chicks are going to grow really fast, and in about 3 weeks' time they're going to be completely feathered up and we'll be able to move them to the outside
Do
home.
they feel good, Sarah?
But for the next 3 weeks we'll be living in our living room.
Oh my gosh, Mummy, they feel so soft.
They are adorable.
Oh.
Noisy. Right then, I think we'll stop it there.
Oh, so
and then
cute.
we're going to make sure these guys get food and water.
Yeah.
And we'll check back in with the chicks later on.
And me, I'm a hungry chick.
You're okay, to be fair.
We haven't had our breakfast yet.
Felicity makes a very fair point. The girls have not had their breakfast yet.
We're in our pajamas.
I sprayed them.
Did you stroke them? What did it feel like?
It feels like fluffiness with feathers.
It feels like fluffiness with feathers.
Fluffier than anything. It's
Wow.
like I could fall asleep hugging one of those guys.
Right then, so we're going to stop there and we'll check in with the chicks again soon and we'll go and get our breakfast.
Bye!
Bye!